Hello, welcome to Excel Highway. In today's video, I want to share with you a time management system that I created in Web Apps, which is built on Google Sheets with some app scripts. And this system will allow a company to basically track the hours that their employees are working on specific projects. And it's a nice little system I created and I want to share with you. Hopefully you will like it. So I will log in twice, once as a user over here and once as the admin or the manager. So from the employee, you can see you have the home button, the log out button, and you have three options at this point. You click on clock in. It's going to ask you which job, and this is from a closed list that the admin controls, and I can click on confirm clock in, and I get this message and it will show me that I'm clocked in at 9 o'clock my time. It's always going to convert. It saves the data in UTC and then converts it to your local time, so you can use it for people from different countries around the world, and it should work properly. And the two other options are the clock out and my report. And you notice that the button's colors changed. Now I can't click clock in again. I can only click on clock out. And I'll click on clock out. I'll get this message, clock out successfully. And then again, the colors change. And now I get this message, you're currently not clocked in. If I go to my report, I will see I don't have a filtering. This is the user that I set up. So I cannot change the name, and I see the information, the employee, I see the total hours, the jobs, clock in, clock out, duration, and the status. And as long as the status is completed, I can make adjustments. So I can change the job, click on save, for example, and that will update the database. And now the status is manual entry because it's manual. I can also change, let's say I want to say it's actually 2 more minutes. Okay, I'm going to click on save. And you see that the duration changed by 3 minutes. And again, I get the manual entry. And that's a sort of a more of a update that's more important for the managers, because whenever there's a manual entry, you should probably check to see if it makes sense, because these are system entries in the clock in, clock out. You can also add a row. So let's say I forgot to clock in and out. I can select whatever date I want. Let's say 11 o'clock, say yesterday, and I will clock out at 11:44 and click on add row. Going to get that row added message, and now you see it as a manual entry. Where is it? This one, yeah. Okay, of course, with manual entry. I also have filtering options here, so I can select, let's say I want to see last month. Okay, and I can see last month's information, 3 hours, and you see the status here is approved. This means that the manager or the admin approved the hours, so I cannot change them anymore. I can also filter, take a longer range, so I can filter just the manual entries. I don't have any. Okay, or just the approved or whatever. So by default, it will always take you to the beginning of the month. Okay, so that is what the employee can do. Now if I go to the admin has a few more options. The admin can first of all update the users. So you see I have the user IDs, I have a password which is hidden here. I have their role, admin or employee, and I have the full email. And I can delete users and I can add users. And it's a very simple mechanism to control. You set the password, it's saved, and that's it. And It's a very simple mechanism. You can also update the jobs. Very similar. You have a job. You can define if it's active or not. So now that I've unactivated this, I clicked save. If I go here to, I think we'll need to refresh, but if I add a row, yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh. So next time I access as Daniel, I don't have Greenfield anymore as an option. So that's how it works. Of course, I can easily add a job with add a job, and that's it for the user and jobs. And the admin, similar to the employee, same structure, but you can actually select one employee and dates and status, of course, and you can see everything. And I can add a row for someone if I want. Okay, just have to enter their ID. And I have this button which will say approve alt filtered. So for example, let's say I want to just approve these lines. So I click on approve alt filtered, and they will now change status to approve. And where did it go? Now we see that they are approved, and you cannot change them anymore. You cannot delete, you cannot save, you cannot make adjustments because they're approved. The employee sees them as approved, and those hours should be part of your hours. So that's it. Basic functionality, but can be very useful for small companies that want to track their employee times, and especially if you want to understand how many hours you want to bill a job. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a message, comment, like, and share, and I will see you next time. Take care now.